Welcome to Rappler Talk. Ako po si Ralph Rivas. Ngayong buwan ng Oktubre ay ang National Statistics Month. Naalala ko noon, sabi ng aking professor sa statistics noong college, statistics raw is like a bikini. What it reveals is suggestive and what it conceals is vital. Ngayon, talakayin natin ang lahat ng yan kasama ang ating National Statistician at Civil Registrar General, Lisa Grace Bersales. Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga, Ralph. Salamat sa pag-imbita po sa akin.
Nice to have you here, ma'am. So, ano ba yung statistics, ma'am? Bakit ba importante ba to sa atin, sa Pilipino? Kasi I remember may ibang mga officials saying na abstract lang naman yung mga numbers.
Noong unang panahon, statistics is connected to mathematics, kaya parang nakakatakot, no? Pero ngayon, with the age of technology and digital transformation and the need for information, statistics is really information in a quantitative manner. So, hindi na siya abstract. Talagang ano na siya, raw. Importante sa bawat tao. Kasi sinasabi ng mga statistics na ito, ang impormasyon na kailangang malaman natin na nakakaapekto sa ating buhay. So, statistics actually now, in my opinion, is trending. It has many forms. Data science is actually statistics with technology. Information, statistics na rin. Yung dating mga political science, social sciences, where qualitative or yung bang mga stories ang pinapalabas nila, gumagamit na rin ng statistics. So nagpapalabas na rin yung mga trust rating, 97% trust rating, which is political science information, pero quantitative na siya, statistics. Kasi nga, naiintindihan na lalo ngayon ng mga tao kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga numero na ito. So, yung sinabi mong bikini na ang mga tinatago ay are vital, ayaw na natin ng ganon. Ang gusto natin ngayon sa age of technology and digital transformation is that we give to our people the vital information so that they can make decisions for their lives and they can demand accountability for government. Yun talaga yung mission ngayon ng statistics. Na yung mga tao, alam nila kung ano nangyayari sa kapaligiran and they will demand accountability sa mga proper officials at kinauukulan.
And the numbers will give us just that, ma'am?
The numbers will start the discussion. That's my personal view, no? The numbers will start the discussion, are catalysts to the important discussions. For example, yung last report natin sa inflation na nagsasabi sa atin kung gaano nakamahal yung mga importante na mga binibili natin, 6.4%. It will drive the discussion. It will catalyze the people to ask government, what's going on? What are you doing? So, hindi niya binibigay lahat, pero isasabihin niya, oops, kailangan natin pag-usapan ito.
Okay, so dun sa 6.4 na inflation noong August, paano ba kino-compute, ma'am? Yung ganun, parang how did we arrive at that number? Can you give us an explanation kung gaano ba kabusisi yung number na yan? Kasi, again, there are officials saying na it's just a number and parang ang nararamdaman talaga ng tao ay this and that, and it's just a number. So, give us, help us understand.
Okay. Unang-una, pag nagpapalabas tayo ng statistics, ito na yung sinasabi natin on average. Kung baga, typical, or karamihan, ito yung nararamdaman. Pero sa statistics, meron tinatawag na spread. So, on average, ito yung nararamdaman natin, pero pwedeng iba-iba yung nararamdaman ng bawat citizen in terms of prices. So on average, ito yung nararamdaman natin, 6.4% ang taas ng presyo, pero meron sa ating mga citizen na hindi niya masyadong naramdaman yon. Pero meron naman na mas ang lakas ng ramdam niya. Kaya meron tayong sinasabi na meron tayong bottom 30% inflation para mapakita din natin kung ano naman yung epekto ng pagtaas ng presyo sa mga mas hindi yung mga bottom 30% in terms of socio-economic class. Nagpapalabas din tayo ng inflation sa National Capital Region at sa bawat region kasi iba-iba yung ramdam ng mga tao sa presyo na on average 6.4% national. So itong inflation, ito yung nagsasabi sa atin kung gaano kabilis ang pag-akyat ng presyo ng mga bilihin na usually binibili ng mga Pilipinong pamilya. Ito yung tinatawag natin na basket of goods and services.
Okay, so yung sa basket, ma'am, paano ba kino-compute yun? Paano ginagather? Like, talaga bang may basket yung mga statistician dun sa ano?
So, meron tayong basket of goods and services. Ito yung food, pagkain, non-alcoholic beverages. Nilalamp natin yon sa report, food at non-alcoholic beverages. Tapos meron tayong alcoholic beverages. Tapos meron tayong transportation, rental, education. So, ito yung sabi natin na ito yung usually yung binibili ng ating mga pamilyang Pilipino. Ang ginagawa ng Philippine Statistics Authority, siya ang binigyan ng mandato na maglabas nitong tinatawag nating official statistics. Sino ang nagbigay ng mandato sa kanya? Ang Republic Act na Philippine Statistical Act of 2013. Sinabi doon na ang Philippine Statistics Authority ang siyang natatanging agency na maglalabas nung inflation. Sino pa maglalabas noon, hindi mo paniwalaan yun kasi hindi yun wala silang authority na maglabas noon. So, itong basket of goods like food, non-alcoholic beverage, rental, education, meron kaming survey. So, sino-survey namin yung mga establishments na siyang nagbibigay nitong mga serbisyo na ito. So, for example, for petroleum, pumupunta kami sa mga gasolinahan dito sa Metro Manila at saka sa regions. Tapos, sa Metro Manila, yung mga gasolinahan na yon, pinapuntahan namin araw-araw. Kinukuha namin yung presyo ng mga petroleum products.
Pati pagkain. Ayos.
Sa pagkain din, sa Metro Manila, for example, ang rice, every week yan. Pinupuntahan natin namin yung number of outlets na siyang nagtitinda ng bigas. So, paano namin kinokolekta yung presyo nitong mga usual na binibili natin? Nagsasurvey kami sa mga establishmento na nagbebenta nitong mga goods and services. And iba-ibang frequency yon for National Capital Region. Mas madalas kaming pumupunta sa mga establishments.
Bakit po?
Kasi dito talaga, if you look at our GDP, majority of our economic activities are in Metro Manila. So parang siya yung gusto nating pulsuhan kasi dito talaga yung majority ng economic activity. Pero of course, hindi namin kinakalimutan yung regions. Lahat ng regions, mayroon kaming mga sinusurvey din. Pero yung frequency nung pagkuha namin ng presyo, for example, ng mga petroleum products outside Metro Manila, MWF. Hindi naman na kinalimutan na namin na hindi siya gaano kadalas.
And then yung sa basket, merong mas mabigat doon, may mas magaan.
Ay, oo. Yung tinatawag natin na weight, na sinabi mong bigat. So, merong mga bigat, yung mga ano na yon, yung mga serbisyo at produkto na yon. Ang pinakamibigat ay food. Kasi siya talaga yung unang
doon
binibili.
Doon ka talaga gumagastos.
Oo. At paano namin nalalaman yung weight, yung bigat nun? Hindi yun namin pinag-isipan lang. Itong bigat or yung share ng presyo ng bawat item, nanggagaling ito sa ating isa pang survey. Ito yung Family Income and Expenditure Survey na ginagawa ng PSA every 3 years. Doon natin nakukuha kung sa lahat ng binibili ng ating mga pamilya, saan ang malaking piece of the pie. So kung ito yung kanyang budget, ano yung pinakamalaking piece ng budget niya ang binibili niya ng food, ng rent, binibigay niya sa rental, doon namin kinukuha yung bigat.
So, kailan lalabas yung FIES, ma'am?
So yung FIES, ginagawa natin every 3 years, although gusto sana namin gawin every 2 years, no? Ginawa natin ang 2018 FIES, first round, 2 rounds yon. Yung unang round, July, itong year na to, tinatanong yung mga datos sa income and expenditure ng mga pamilya for the first half of the year of 2018. Ang next namin na round ay sa January for the second half of 2018. Ang balak namin, magpalabas ng mga initial results ng FIES first round, siguro first quarter of 2019.
Kasi meron kasing mga, well, I don't know if you've seen it, if you've heard in the news, may ibang mga officials na nagsasuggest na kailangan tanggalin yung tobacco, or palitan yung weights ng mga ano.
Nung mga sa inflation.
Oo, yung sa inflation naman.
Ito yung proseso ng PSA sa kanyang mga trabaho. May tinatawag tayong methodology. Kung paano i-compute yun, ano yung weight nitong mga particular items, kung sino yung kasama sa basket.
But at this point, is it necessary?
In my opinion, hindi. Kasi yung dapat comparable yung ating inflation report sa ngayon with the past. Pag iniba mo kasi yung methodology, iniba yung nasa loob ng computation, hindi na siya comparable dun sa past. So in my opinion, magandang i-continue natin na yung ating methodology ganun pa rin. Pero hindi namin basta-basta siyang mapalitan kasi ang proseso ng pagpalit ng methodology, including kung ano yung kasama sa pag-compute ng CPI, ay dinidesisyonan yun ng Philippine Statistics Authority Board. So kung may gustong mag-suggest na tanggalin natin yan, idagdag natin ito, liitan natin ang bigat nito, kinokollect namin lahat ng information at dinidiscuss muna namin sa tinatawag namin Interagency Committee on Price Statistics. Dinidiscuss yan, binivet, nagko-consultation. Tapos yung final na recommendation, ang PSA board ang mag-suggest. So any suggestion to change methodology, PSA cannot address them because it's the PSA board that approves the methodology. Pero personally, for now, hindi siguro muna dapat na ipalitan natin kasi yun na nga, napaka-importante na matrack ang inflation ngayon on every time we report. And if we change methodology, magkakaproblema tayo sa linking to make the series comparable.
Okay, speaking of inflation, naging debate rin sa social media kung paano ba ini-interpret yung inflation. Kasi maraming nagsasabi na we've experienced high inflation before. This is normal lang naman to. So, this is still within historical range. Yung mga ganong statements, paano ba talaga sinusuri yung inflation? I mean, paano siya tinitingnan? Kasi 6.4 and then before, may mas mataas pa na.
As a statistician, the way to interpret, to understand inflation, for me, is very straightforward. When you say 6.4% year-on-year increase of prices of our basket of goods, it's very simple in my mind na kung ikaw, kailangan mo ng 100 pesos para mabili itong nasa basket mo pag namamalengke ka, noong August 2017, sa August 20 ay okay, today is September.
No.
Yeah, that was August 6.4. So, simple lang yun sa akin yung interpretation.
Kung ano yung 100 pesos
100
before.
pesos last year's in August, you need 106 pesos and 40
For-
centavos this August. Yun lang. Yun yung interpretation. As to, it's the same inflation or it's the same increase in prices we experienced before 10 years ago, in my opinion, that's debatable. So, if I just want to stick to what the 6.4% means, as to it's the same experience we had 10 years ago, I think it will be different from one person to another.
Okay, so yung numbers na nilalabas ng PSA, how does that affect policy? Kasi linawin lang natin na you just collect and compute for the data, right?
Yeah. We just collect and compute, but we report what is going on. So, in my opinion, itong nilalabas namin ng mga official statistics like inflation, ano siya, alerts to everyone na this is what is going on, and we give that report to everyone, to our line agencies, to the public, for each one to react appropriately. So these reports that we give are, for me, important information to drive policies and programs. And monthly inflation, for me, is, kaya nga monthly na yung report natin kasi hindi siya quarterly, hindi siya annual. Kasi nga, in my opinion, ito yung mga kailangan tingnan ng mabuti ng lahat kung anong dapat gawin.
And isa pa sa mga nadagdag na na trabaho sa PSA ay yung national ID. And it takes into account a lot of numbers, vital information. So tell us more about that. Ano bang aasahan natin ngayong we're gonna have everyone's gonna have an ID soon?
Thank you for asking that, Ralph. So ngayon, Philippine Statistics Authority, nagkaroon siya ng bagong mandato. Yung mandato niya sa under Philippine Statistical Act of 2013 ay statistics and civil registration. Kaya ang head ng PSA tinatawag na National Statistician at Civil Registrar General. Nadagdagan siya ng isang malaking mandato ngayon. Ito yung National ID or what we call PhilSys, Philippine Identification System. Medyo ibang klase ang PhilSys kasi the main issue of those who have issues on national ID is the privacy and confidentiality of information on individuals and security of the system. So, gusto ko lang sabihin na itong PhilSys na to, ang pinaka-purpose lang niya is to provide identity to our citizens and resident aliens, and for anyone who want to verify their identity, to have that facility, pwede siyang ipa-authenticate o ipa-verify. Ang napaka-clear na instruction sa amin through the law is that it will be a secure system with its database. So ang sa discussions ngayon namin for the implementing rules and regulations that we will publish on October 1 is that the PhilSys will be a separate system that PSA will manage. So it will not be used for statistical purposes. Hindi namin siya isasama doon sa aming censuses at surveys, hindi namin siya isasama sa civil registration. So it will be a system by itself with basic information just to answer who are you and who are you really who you say you are. Because this is our promise. Di ba maraming mga nagsasabi, ay naku, baka pwede siyang gamitin na pang track kung saan tayo. So yun yung aming promise na this is for purposes of providing each citizen and resident alien one ID that they can bring to any entity in the Philippines, private, public and private, to tell this agency that I am Lisa Grace Bersales, and if they want to verify if I am really telling the truth, for them to get my biometrics and authenticate with the PhilSys.
Yeah, pero kasi yung sinasabi din ng mga security experts na medyo kine-criticize or sinusuri kung ano yung effect ng national ID law is that halimbawa kapag meron akong transaction at a mall for instance and I use my credit card and may times na ipapakita yung ID ko, it would that reflect parang magkakaroon ba kayo ng record na gumamit ako ng card sa ganitong establishment at this particular time and day?
So there will be a record of how many times validation was done and where they were done. No, but I need to clarify that with the IT team. What is clear to me is this: in the law, in the Philippine Identification System Act, it is very explicit there that PSA cannot divulge any information from PhilSys other than dalawang kaso, just two cases. One, if the citizen himself says to PSA, yes, PSA, you can give information about me from PhilSys to Ralph. So that's one. The citizen authorizes PSA to give out information from PhilSys. The other one is if the court says to PSA, PSA, ibigay mo itong information na ito. And kailan lang pwedeng gawin ng korte yan? In two situations. If it is of national health issue, public health issue, and public safety issue. And once PSA reveals information because of order of the court, PSA is required to inform the citizen within 72 hours that PSA provided information about him or her to so and so. So ito yung clear sa amin. So ito yung gusto kong assurance sa natatakot na committed ang PSA na sundin ang batas. Kasi ang nakakatakot kaya ang penalty if we violate. Plus nakasabi pa doon sa batas na if there is information divulged and it violates the Data Privacy Act, sino man sa PSA na naglabas noon, pwede siyang kasuhan under the PhilSys Act and under the Data Privacy Act.
So doble
yung kanyang penalty.
Okay, so paano nyo i-implement to? Ilan ba tayo ngayon? 101 million?
Yeah, as of our census in 2015, 100.98 million tayo. As of the projection also of PSA population, mga 106 million tayo.
So paano nyo mabibigyan lahat ng ID?
Oo, pipila tayo. So the plan is every year, starting next year, we will register 25 million Filipinos. So we should finish in 4 years. After which, hindi na siya masyadong mahirap kasi as soon as the baby is born and registered at birth, PSA will issue the national ID number to the baby. So hindi na siya gaano kahirap. But for the coming 4 years, 25 million per year, pipila tayo. So ang PSA mag-a-announce siya regularly kung kailan tayo pwedeng pumunta sa registration center para magpa-rehistro.
So if ever, ma'am, sinong mauuna at saka sino ang saan pupunta?
Okay. Yung uunahin natin at ito yung commitment natin na unahin muna natin yung ating mga kababayan na talagang walang government-issued ID. So sino sila? Usually, sila yung nasa 4Ps, yung mga mahihirap. Ito yung nasa 4Ps sa conditional cash transfer beneficiaries ng DSWD, unconditional cash transfer beneficiaries ng DSWD, and indigenous peoples, persons with disability, farmers and fisher folk. So ito yung mga uunahin natin. Paano tayo magrehistro? Pupunta tayo sa mga tinatawag na registration centers. Marami po ito all over the country. For this year, unahin muna namin, and next year, PhilPost. Sa PhilPost po tayo pupunta. And iba pang mga registration centers eventually are PSA offices, GSIS, PhilHealth, COMELEC, Pag-ibig, local civil registers, and eventually other registration centers that PSA will assign. But uunahin muna natin yung PhilPost.
Okay. So let's move on to another topic, ma'am, kasi meron kayong theme for this month.
Yes, thank you, Ralph.
It deals with tourism and the environment. So tell us more about that.
So every year, meron tayong National Statistics Month. And for this year, yung ating theme is about sustainable tourism. Ang pinaka-theme talaga is exploring Philippine wonders in numbers. And statistics towards sustainable tourism development. So the partner of PSA at the Philippine Statistical System is Department of Tourism for the opening. And why did we decide on tourism statistics, and specifically sustainable tourism? Last year kasi, dito nangyari sa Philippines yung World Tourism Organization International Conference on Statistics, hosted by the Philippines. It was very successful. And it ended with a Manila Declaration for Sustainable Tourism Statistics. And the Philippines raised its hand to be one of the countries that will pilot this. So we decided it's good to have as this year's theme, sustainable tourism, just to report also to the World Tourism Organization that we've done a lot already from the Manila Declaration last year. Now, sustainable tourism is one of the commitments of the Philippines under the Sustainable Development Goals, where we say that Philippines is committed to sustainable development. And for us to do that, any discussion about economic and social situation should incorporate another pillar, which is environment. So ngayon, ang goal is anytime we produce statistics, we always think of the impact of all of this on the environment. And among them is economic growth.
So very quickly, ano bang sinasabi ng numbers?
Okay, initial lang muna ito, Ralph. Ang nakita namin, in terms of utilization of water and energy of tourists in the Philippines, ang mas malaki, tumataas yung, of course, tumataas yung utilization ng water energy ng tourists. Pero ang nakita namin na yung mga inbound tourists, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga tourists from international, compared with the domestic, mas malaki di hamak yung gamit nila ng water and energy. Doon, ito yung number 1 na nakita namin. It is possible, but this is initial and this needs to be answered why. Why is it so? My opinion is maybe inbound tourists tend to go to establishments which requires more electricity energy utilization, no? While yung mga domestic, pwede lang tayong simple lang na pinuputahan na establishments, walang masyadong energy requirements and water requirements. So initially ito, i-present namin sa Department of Tourism yung nakikita namin na effect ng tourism sa utilization ng water and energy. Given that we have the tourism satellite accounts, PSA produces tourism satellite accounts. What this means is, sinasabi ng PSA kung ano yung contribution ng tourism sa economic growth. And our recent report is, tourism contributes 12.2% of economic growth in the Philippines.
Okay. So, interesting numbers. We're looking forward to that kung kailan sa report nyo. Thank you very much.
Thank
Lisa
you
Grace
very
Bersales,
much.
our national statistician. Ako po si Ralph Rivas. Thanks for watching.